Hey guys, so this is after surgery. We just stopped at Dairy Queen real quick on the way home. But so this is after surgery. She is very loopy and out of it. She usually hates car rides, but she's just been laying here completely still. Like, she's just so loopy, and like kind of makes me a little sad. But I mean, it's a good thing because at least she's not in pain. This was a major surgery. I want to say you can see here a tiny bit the way that she's laying. You can see that there's sutures down there. But I'm not gonna mess with her very much to show you guys today, just because she is so loopy and I'm sure it's painful. She has 5 days worth of pain meds that we got sent home with, but fingers crossed everything stays good. They told me a couple things to look out for because they didn't send her home with any antibiotics, just the pain meds. So they told me to watch out for swelling or anything. There is a little bit of blood on her fur here, I guess from the surgery. That little bit got up here. I'm going to take a wipe to it because I can't bath her for a while. So I'm just going to take a little wipe. And so they spayed her, so she has metal sutures from like here to here. And then they removed a mass here. So there's another set of metal sutures from here to like here. So I let Gizmo out with Bella just to see that she's okay, because he hasn't seen her since I took her to the vet, because she's going to be staying in my room until she gets her sutures taken out so that he doesn't lick her. He doesn't lick her sutures or anything like that. So this is the first time he's seen her, and is being very protective. He's very happy. He was like jumping around when he saw me carrying a bed. He's like, oh my god, is this Bella? But he's the cutest. He just wants to stay with her. I'm gonna have to take him out of there because he has to stay downstairs and she has to come up to my room. I am about to give her a little wipey bath because I cannot bath her with the sutures in, because it could make them come loose. So I'm going to give her a little bath with some wipes for her back and her face, so that to get all the gunk off of her face and her fur from the surgery. So yeah, I got these yesterday. I got the Igloo yesterday. I got the Food and Horrible yesterday. I got a whole bunch of stuff yesterday. Like on the way home from surgery, we stopped at the pet store and got everything to set her up in here. So yeah, she's nice and comfortable. There's actually an extra blanket in there that we bought to put in. It already had a fuzzy bottom, but then we put like an extra blanket in there. So you can just see she's like very comfortable. I have to take off that red bandage as well. That's from the IV. I'm gonna take that off in a minute. I don't have anyone to film me taking it off, so I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna take it off and then probably just show you guys what it looks like underneath. Took the bandage off. It's just a tiny bit of blood. There's no blood on her that I can see. So I'm not really sure where they stuck her. And she still wants belly rubs. And she's trying to lick, so I'm gonna have to put the cone on her. Okay, cone is on. I left it off last night because she wasn't licking. She was just sleeping the entire time from the surgery drugs. But now that she's awake, she did try and lick down there. So I have to put the cone on. But as you can see, it's super loose. It's not too hard on her. So on the first knob, I can stick my finger underneath. The vet had it on the second knob, but I'm leaving it on the first just because I'm not home. I'm going to work. So if it is too tight, I won't be here to monitor it. She's shaking a little bit. I think that's just from discomfort. And I'm going to put her back in her igloo so she can get comfy. And then when I come back from my break, I'll give her the pain medicine. Hopefully she will have eaten. And I will talk to you guys later. she's just laying with me. I just got home from work, and I took her cone off. She wasn't eating this morning, but while I was at work, my sister got her to eat some soft food and gave her medication because I had to wait for her to eat to give her the pain medicine. So I messaged my sister and was like, hey, can you get Bella to eat? And if she does eat, wait a couple minutes for the food to settle, and then give her medicine. So that worked out great. She seems to be feeling a lot better. She does seem to be still really groggy, but nowhere near as bad. She's a lot more aware. Looks a lot more happy. She'll wag her tail. But yeah, she's just laying on the bed with me, relaxing, with her cone off. If she starts licking her incisions and stuff, I have to put the cone back on, but so far she's doing okay. Okay, update for day 3. She's panting really hard, and she's been panting for a couple hours. Really hard like this. She has drinking some water. I gave her the pain meds in the morning, so maybe the pain meds are wearing off and she has discomfort and that's why she's panting. I took her temperature out of fear of it being a fever from like infection or something, but her temperature was perfectly normal. It was 100.9, and normal dog temperature is 101 to maybe 102. So, I mean, it's in the good range. I don't know, I'm a worried pet mommy. She does stop for like a tiny bit and go to sleep. Like, she's good now. She'll have like 5 minutes of not panting and then a whole hour of panting, and I'm worried. I have the AC in the window running. It's set to 70 degrees, and the fan is also on. I'm freezing, so I don't think she's hot because I'm freezing. And I offered her water. She drank the water. Then she went back to panting. See, she's panting again. So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's just discomfort from the pain meds wearing off, in which case, I'm calling the vet in the morning no matter what. I tried calling them, but they're closed. So I'm going to call first thing in the morning and see what they tell me. I'm thinking they're probably just going to up her pain meds, most likely, because I'm pretty sure that it's just discomfort and that they're just going to give her more medication for the pain. Okay, day 4, but day 3 post-op. Technically it's day 4, because the surgery was done on day 1, but it's the 3rd day post-operation. So she's doing a lot better. She's not panting this morning, which is a good sign, because I called off work to take her to the vet this morning because she would not stop panting last night. No matter what I did, she would drink water. I took her temperature to make sure it wasn't like a fever or anything, and everything was perfectly fine. She just would not stop panting. So we pretty much decided it was discomfort with the pain. So the plan was to take her to the vet this morning to get switched to a different pain medication. But she seems to be doing fine now. She's not panting anymore. This is her little igloo that we carry her in. So she goes inside when she's done or when she's ready to go out. And I just pick it up like this, and that's how I carry her. She's nice and tucked in there. Because I do not want to carry her myself with my hands, because I don't want to touch her sutures or anything and chance them getting like infection or like germs and stuff on them, or chance me like hurting her because I'm sure it's sore. So that's like her little hammock carry so that nobody touches her stomach where her incisions and wounds are. But she's doing really well this morning. I haven't seen her pant yet. She was very vocal this morning, barking at me to get up and take her outside. She's got tons of energy. She's been following me around the yard while I film. So I'm still going to call the vet and see what they think. And this is without giving her the pain meds yet this morning. I haven't given it to her yet because she hasn't had her breakfast yet. I literally just took her outside to use the potty, and then we're going to go inside. She's going to eat her breakfast and get her pain meds. So this is without the pain meds. She's not panting or anything. So I'm going to call the vet and see what they think I should do. So she's rolled completely over here. She wants me to pet her belly, but I won't. So these are the incisions for her spaying so far. And these are the ones from where she had the tumor removed. It does look less red. Like, it's still like a hot pink color, but it's way less red. I don't see any discharge. It doesn't appear to be swollen in any way. So I don't really have any fear of infection at the moment. I was just worried she had a fever or something. The other vet place I called said that instead of discomfort from the pain, it could be a bad reaction from the medicine. She will only eat soft food right now. I've had hard food in there for her just in case she wants to, but for the past 3 days she will only eat soft food. The surgery day she wasn't offered any food because they told me not to feed her until the morning. So this is her eating her breakfast, and then she will get her medication. Okay guys, so this is day 4 post-op. She has a little bit of food there, and both of those are filled with water, because, I don't know, normally she drinks a lot, although lately she hasn't, which might be because the soft food has like a gravy in it, so she's not as thirsty. But I just took her outside. That's why her like bottom half of her fur on her face is a little wet because there's a little bit of morning dew still out there. I just gave her the medicine, so we have one left for tomorrow, day 5. I called the vet yesterday who told me they would change the medication and call me back, but they never called me back, so a little irritated with that. But when I took her outside a minute ago, she did throw up a little bit, but it was before I even gave her medicine. Like, I just gave it to her, but while she was outside she did puke a little bit, so I don't know if she's going to be able to hold it down or not. Okay guys, day 5, they gave me new medication for her that she's going to take twice a day. It's the new pain medication. They also gave me twice a day anti-nausea to make sure she's not throwing it back up. But she's going good. Okay, Tuesday, day 8. She's socializing outside with everybody. I try and let her socialize with them, supervised obviously, because just like how you don't want her to lick her sutures, you don't want the other puppies to lick her sutures either. But she's socializing outside. She's always so happy to see everybody because she's very lonely. But yeah, she's out here. It's day 8, so it's Tuesday. And she's just very, very happy, very hyper. So this is her day 8. Hey guys, so this is Bella, day 9. Hello, sweetheart. Okay guys, day 10, we just came in from outside. I'm in the downstairs bathroom because I keep her medicine in the fridge over there. So I'm in the bathroom real quick because I'm going to give her her medicine. So this is her last one of the anti-nausea stuff that they gave me when I went over there because she was rejecting the other medicine. So this is the last one of the anti-nausea, and there's plenty more. And there's plenty more of pain. She's just going to get one for now. Hey everyone, so this is day 11. You give her a little bit, honey? Give her a little bit, show them. Ah, yay, you're such a good girl. So these are her sutures. She gets them taken out tomorrow, day 12 after post-op, but this is 11. This is what they look like. And she'll be getting them taken out tomorrow. I love you, sweet girl. Okay guys, so it's day 12 post-op. Bella's gonna have her sutures taken out. She was in that while I was driving, because I usually put her in a bed or something and then I'll put the seatbelt around the bed. But this is her day 12 and she's gonna have her sutures and staples removed. Okay guys, so they just gave her back to me. Like, they literally only took her for like maybe 6 minutes and came back out and was like, okay, all done. So they took out the staples, the sutures. They told me to stop the pain medication, and that if I bring back whatever I have left medication-wise, they'll give me a credit for it since it didn't get used. I also have to bring back her collar because there was a deposit on that they'll give me the deposit back for the collar. You can kind of peek here. But I'll show you guys a better look once we're home and she's relaxed. She's a little hot and frustrated. We're home! So I just sat her in the backyard so I could go and get the rest of the stuff. But she's so happy to be out of the car. So once I get her inside, guys, I'll show you the sutures and stuff. And some good lighting. But hi, baby! You're like, Mom, I'm so done with car rides. Why do you keep taking me to that place? I hate it. But yeah, so she was actually pretty good on being car sick today. She didn't get too terribly car sick, but she always gets a little bit car sick, but today wasn't that bad. But yeah, we're home. This is day 1 with no sutures. Day 12 post-operation. And look, she looks amazing. She's so happy. I get to bath her today, so that'll also be part of this. Either today or tomorrow. I might wait till tomorrow to bath her, but we're still deciding. Okay, guys, so it is 10 o'clock at night, almost 10:30. Oh, she is just rolling over already. I just got back from getting a car. So yeah. So this is where she got the tumor removed. And down here, that is where the staples were. You can see there's like a bunch of dry scab and like blood. But that's all it is. It's not really that dirty. It's just dried scab and blood. So yeah. Here's your little close-up for today. I'm going to bath her tomorrow and give her a haircut. So you'll be able to see more clearly what it looks like without the scab there. Because obviously once she soaks in the bath, that like old scab will come off probably. So we're going to bath her tomorrow. And she's just like, yay, I get belly rubs. So yeah, so that's what it's looking like right now. And then tomorrow we should get a better picture. Now, the fun, awesome thing is she gets to go back in with Gizmo now. She's licking my arm because I just got home, so she's just, like, happy I'm home. But we're going to move her back downstairs with Gizmo so that they're not lonely missing each other. Are you just making yourself at home? This is going to be your new bed? She loves nesting. Stop licking me! Oh my gosh. But yeah. Anyone who didn't know, Bella has had like multiple litters, and she just always, ever since being like a mom, always makes like a little nesting bed. But yeah, she's making herself at home, but little does she know, she's about to go back in with her husband. Bella, you're so silly.